Do you think that people's expectations are higher than what they actually can probably attract? Especially now in this modern day, because I don't think it was like that in the past.
I think like the expectation are higher. Yeah, people have higher expectation for sure. For sure. I mean, who wouldn't as well? Like, when you think about it, you say, oh, I want the most uglier woman because I'm ugly, for example. I think, you know what I mean? I mean, some people are pretty aware that, ugly is not the word, but
I know.
But people are pretty aware that maybe, I'm not that attractive, maybe for certain type of people. So I will not watch for them, you know?
Right.
But at the same time as well, you see that beautiful people that we say, when you say beautiful people based on the standard of this society, because beauty is subjective, but
it absolutely is.
But like you say, beautiful people, they are not with beautiful people most of the time as well. When you see sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I see beautiful girl with average men
all the time.
And all the time.
I feel like that's for a different reason.
Yeah.
That's for a different reason, because he might have some other things that make him attractive, like his achievements, his social status, things like that. So, yeah, I think it does play a part.
It plays a part, yeah.
It plays a part. But I do also see the opposite. I see some very attractive guys who are just with average girls, and look, I've always...
And it's also for different reasons.
What is the reason?
Because maybe she do some things better.
Like what? I usually thought that like they are insecure. And
when they are with
an attractive woman. Yeah, because this is a known fact, highly attractive people are usually insecure.
Okay.
So...
Okay.
I just had this epiphany right now, because I do think that highly attractive men are insecure to be with a highly attractive woman. So they pick an average woman. Of course, you know, that doesn't mean that she doesn't make him feel good or bring him peace or, you know, things like that. But when we're talking purely attraction or attractiveness, she's average. Or she doesn't put a lot of emphasis on what she wears or how she presents herself.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not because you are attractive. If you're only attractive as a woman, it's good for a few minutes. Okay. But after, you start to realize that we don't want trophy wife, except for men who want trophy wife. You know what I mean? But when you are someone who want family, who have certain things in mind, if you're only a cute girl, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Yeah, you know? So that's why as well, I think some men as well prioritize that as well. And it's just that it's not like they're choosing, it's just maybe this girl wasn't probably their type 100%. But the thing that she brings as well with her, it's better than just having a body, you know, for example.
That's interesting.
I think.
That's interesting.
There is men like that.
From what I see in this current climate of dating is that women, we want a lot more requirements physically if we're obviously, if we're not just talking about like people who are purely looking for cash. I'm talking about most women want a tall man, a man that has a good body, a man that has a good job, a man that has achievements, a man that has a good family, a man that's loyal, you know, all of these different things. Whereas for men are really not being very picky. I'm hearing a lot of, I want a natural girl, I want peace, I want ambition.
I know, I see where you want to go, but I think it's the same for both, but for the different reason. And this is the right mindset. When you say that, for example, women want an attractive man physically, I don't agree with that. They want that, yes. Okay. But when you watch after 30, when you watch, I see a lot of men with beer belly and everything, or even like not like
but
fully,
just because you have a dad bod doesn't make you unattractive.
Yeah,
Some women are actually into that.
You said, I know, but you said that women want a tall and you know,
right.
fit.
Yeah.
So, a lot of men are not fit, and they are still with women who are very fit. For example,
that's true.
And I'm sure those women were thinking about having a man who is fit like them as well. But at the same time, when you get what you want in the other side of the, if you put out the physical aspect, if you get it in your relationship, you say, okay, I can accept the fact that he's like that physically, for example. And it's the same for men as well. But for other reasons.
You will see a lot of podcasts and a lot of people on social media talking about that men are super visual. Yes. And that it's attraction first, right? And that's where I am confused. It's like you have this propaganda saying that men are so visual and all they care about is how you look at first, which I'm not contradicting that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
However, how come there's so many good-looking men with women that wouldn't necessarily be considered as attractive as them?
Because of what I said. Because the truth is inside the relationship, what the girl brings that we don't see.
No, but what I'm trying to tell you is, how do you get there? Like, unless you're friends first, how do you get there?
How do you get there?
Let me just use Pop the Balloon as an example. Maybe it's a bad example, but let me use it because you will see all the men's balloons unpopped and you'll be shocked for specific people, right? Like very attractive men, got stuff going for themselves, and they will leave their balloon unpopped for people who are just not on their maybe attraction level. That doesn't mean they're not attractive. It just means they're just not on the same level.
Yeah.
And so what I'm trying to say is, like, even at first glance, apart from those men who are like obsessed with feet.
Oh, I was going to say that. Oh my God, I don't even understand that. Oh my God. I mean, I know that you can watch feet to say, you know, but give a comment about, cute feet, so she's cute.
I mean, that's like a fetish. But listen, okay, cool. I get it. I get that it. I guess speaks to hygiene and speaks to how you take care of yourself. But keep it to yourself. No, so what I'm trying to say is, like, men are a lot more lenient when it comes to looks. Like, you'll constantly be hearing like, "Oh, you wear too much makeup." I've had that said to me before, and I don't wear too much makeup.
Yeah, you know, when you take, for example, Pop the Balloon, we've seen as well a lot of women keeping their balloon for certain type of men that will never, you and me, thought that they would keep their balloon for. Yeah. And you're like, why? You know, for example,
most of the time they're tall or charismatic.
Yeah, there is this to play, but I think, that's true. That's true. The charisma is very important. Charisma, you can be tall, fit, and things like that.
If you don't have charisma,
if you're scared to talk to her, if you come like and shaking, you know.
That is the thing that you just hit the nail on the head, because women are attracted to confidence. They're attracted to someone commanding the room. How many times do you hear a woman say, "You spoke too softly. I want you to command the room." Yeah. I want to know that the guy that I'm with is a guy who, in essence, is associated with power.
Yes.
You know? And so women, yes, we are definitely attracted to money, power, respect. No. All of those things play a role in attraction. So it's not necessarily, yes, you want the tall guy. Yes, you want the handsome guy.
You want the package.
Right.
You want the package.
You want the package. You want the whole package. And why wouldn't you?
Yeah. But sometimes in the package, there is thing who's not there, and there is thing who's there. And then you're like, you know, you see what you can get. Because of course you cannot get the overall, you know, at once, I would say.
No, that needs to be built. You can have, like, if the core compatibility is there, and the core I guess attraction, or that physical bond is there. Yeah. Like initially the spark. Because I also, there's a difference between a spark between two people And then a feeling of butterflies in your stomach, which is anxiety when you meet someone, and that's usually because they're not the person for you. But you should be able to tell the difference between an initial spark, and the feeling in your stomach where you can't even be yourself.
Yeah.
That is a very different feeling, because I'm sure, like, as a woman, you've met a man, you feel these butterflies. Maybe you can't even speak properly, and you're not really yourself. You can't eat in front of him because you just find him so attractive. That's very different from feeling the spark of attraction with someone that is a fully dynamic feeling, like spiritual, physical, energetic, all of that, emotional.
There is a difference. That's true, because all the time when we say the word attraction, we literally think about physical.
Yeah, you think like they think about physical. Yeah, good hair, good teeth, good face, good. Fit body. If it's a man, tall, above 6 feet.
But if you ask me, for example, why I'm with you, why I choose you, for example, I wouldn't be able to tell you, it's because she had a good body, or it's because she had this, or it's because it was an overall,
Right.
And this is when you see this is how you can see that the love is genuine.
That's right. Yeah.
Because if you ask to someone, why are you with her, and he can answer with one factor or one thing, in generally it's not. I would say it's not healthy.
Yeah. Well, I'm only with you because you're a fly. Yeah.
I know.
No, it's obviously the whole package. Okay, so what do you think? Does body count change how attractive someone is to you? Body count is how many people.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm just checking. For people who don't know it, maybe some people don't know, it's how many people you slept with in the past.
So, I would say, let me not be biased.
Okay.
I would say, for me, I wouldn't fully judge. Based on that. I would say fully.
Okay.
Because there is other things to come that I will. If you tell me certain things, but also, there is a difference between dating someone and their body count while dating,
right?
And dating someone, having bond and things like that, and after talking about past and find out that the dating count is that or that or that or that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would say I wouldn't judge fully.
I think look, for me, it's the behaviors. It's what kind of behaviors did this person have? So I think for me, body count matters.
Yeah.
But only dependent on how you act with me. So if a guy had a lot of women before, but
it's okay, he's a guy, no?
Shut up.
That's
no.
what they said.
I mean, it depends. Like, if it's like 500, hell no. That's weird to me. Like, why did you do that? That's weird. I don't want that.
Yeah.
But if it's a lot of shut up. If it's a lot of people, right? But I can see that you're a stand-up guy. You're not sleazy. You're not out here licking your lips, fucking turning your head, being sneaky. Like, if you're a guy who, when you're in a relationship, you can tell that he's loyal or he has like different characteristics that show you that when he was single, this is the type of fun he had.
Yeah. I feel like
I could overlook it. Sorry. No, that's okay.
Sorry. But I feel like men are very insecure, or there is a lot of insecure men who's gonna say, and that's what I believe, and that's what let me say, they're gonna tell you, I'm a man, I have body count, it's less
it shouldn't matter because I'm a man.
No, but it's less important than for a woman. For example,
don't think it's important at all.
Yeah, or even it's not a factor because I'm a man. That's normal. That's my instinct.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
But for me, it is very insecure because when a woman tell you that she had, she had experience or a lot of body count. It's not the fact that you're gonna say, oh, she's some people are gonna say that, but inside the real issue, I think it's insecurity as well for certain men.
I watched a reel today, and the guy who was talking was basically saying a woman is born with value, with only so much value, and her value is her virginity. And if she gives it away, she becomes less and less valuable. I think a lot of men think that way. They just don't say it out loud. Because even to say it out loud, that shit is crazy. So men associate a woman's value with her virginity in some ways. Because the way that it's spun in the world is that women are takers and the men are givers, and that is why.
This is such a Western point of view.
Yeah, for sure.
Men are giver, women are taker. Just because when you do the act.
Yeah, exactly. You are receiving, or we are receiving, and you are giving.
It's such a surface level point of view.
Which it really could be.
The whole action.
It's the complete opposite.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because women are the givers. They're the givers of life. They're the givers of pleasure. They're the givers of...
They're the nurturer.
That's exactly right.
They're the multiplier.
Yeah. But the narrative out there is that we're pretty useless.
Yes.
Unless we're there to serve a man's needs in every capacity.
Yeah. In this point of view, it will always be like that. You are in a patriarchal society, so of course your needs, the thing that you want, have to match with what the man wants.
Right.
And that's the problem. So
I will say that women, once you choose to have a family and things like that, there is a lot of self-sacrifice that happens for your family. Like your body, your even health sometimes, and there's just a lot of self-sacrifice that goes on, and that is it's a thing to be appreciated and admired, I think.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's not. It's the standard, and unless you're kind of dragging your feet and dying and being called Superwoman, you're not doing a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, when it comes to, if we go back to dating, and attraction, physical attraction can only last so long.
Yeah.
But there has to be an attraction with your partner.
But I wanted to say something about that. For example, I feel like in terms of attraction, do you think men are more insecure than women about physical attraction? For example, when a men are not, for example, tall,
right?
Is it harder for him, or when a woman are not the type, of what we see on social media,
right?
Curvy and everything, because now that's the thing,
Yeah. Yes and no. Yes and no. I think there will be many men who are very insecure based on their height or their looks, but they're not necessarily going to go out there and get plastic surgery, although they do. Yeah, like for example, when a man is balding, like right now the trend is that you get the hair implants. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. If that is what makes you feel good, that's fine. I'm not mad at it personally. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it, but I'm not for it.
Right, but you're also blessed with luscious locks. So
yeah, but wait, I want to say something about that. Right. So when 80% of the men who's balding going to get their hair done.
Right.
When you're balding and you, for example, you can afford to make it.
Yeah.
What's happened to you? It's even harder because now we're gonna see less and less men who's balding.
That's
You're
true.
gonna see less and less men bald in TV, in shows, in pictures.
The representation isn't there. Yeah, and I agree, but it's the same thing when you talk about the BBLs and
Yes.
when a woman doesn't have the curves now, she could just go and get them. And you know what? You could get them on a payment plan. Like, these things cost like $10K. Very, very doable.
Yeah, now there is BBL. Doesn't look like BBL. Before, in the Western world, again, that's why you say never follow trends.
Yeah.
Never follow trends. Because remember, before it was very skinny type, model type and everything. And now, and they were talking about black women who had big things and big lips and things. And now,
that's what everybody wants to look like.
Exactly. And now they want to look like that so much that they are making some proportion, like the thing is big, like too big. Now it's become too big. So now we go back to a slower mode,
Well, actually, right now, all the celebrities are taking out their disproportionate BBLs and fillers. So it's going back to a more natural look, a more athletic look. And that really sucks for the average woman who went out, changed her whole entire look.
I don't think it sucks. I don't think it sucks.
It sucks because it's not a good feeling to be insecure.
I hope they're gonna learn to don't follow trends. I hope they're gonna learn. I hope they're gonna learn this and otherwise they're gonna make surgery on their body.
But
keep things out, in, out, bigger, smaller, in, out. What do you think you're gonna end up looking like at 60 years old?
Can I ask you a question about the whole BBL sensation? Do you think women who get their bodies done to a point that's like disproportionate, do you think that they attract a certain type of guy?
I would say for sure.
Okay.
But sometimes I'm very surprised about certain guys who love that. But when you talk with them, or if you know them and you never talk about the subject, you assume that that's not their type or whatever, You know what I mean?
I understand, but I'm talking about a certain type of guy, like, so, and that's kind of what I'm talking about, like the guy who loves the BBL look, and the guy that's going to see every BBL look and love every BBL look, and therefore cheat all the time, and then make the woman even more insecure and wonder why, and then she'll go out and get more, and you know what I mean? And so it's a vicious cycle. That's what I'm trying to ask. Like, it's not more around like the type of guy. In essence, it's more about a guy with specific characteristics.
I think it's for certain type of guy as well.
Right.
For example, I think it's for certain type of guy. Why? That's the question.
I mean, there's so many influences out there when it comes to this. So it could be
maybe because
porn,
that's what
it could be
porn,
right.
Porn,
it could be videos. It could
porn
be
is a huge factor.
Right.
But porn is a drugs.
I mean, also it could be hip hop because like it comes with having a certain type of woman comes with a certain type of status.
Yes.
So social hierarchy or whatnot.
Yeah.
It is very interesting. It is very interesting. And it's the same like when you think about women. So if we think about height, what's an acceptable height to most women? I'm pretty sure it's 6 foot or above.
6 foot or above, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Why apparently there's not that, I mean, I would have to search about that, but I don't think like 6 foot. 6 foot is
it's a very small percentage.
A small percentage of the population in general.
Right.
And does that mean that the other man doesn't get women? I don't think so. Sometimes we see. I don't. We don't. To be honest, I don't really see a lot of short men with tall women. I don't really see that.
I mean, maybe you're not looking.
Yeah, maybe.
But
maybe
you have to be very confident for your woman to be taller than you. And I think, like I said before, if a man, oh, somebody's calling me. If a man is confident, has charisma, or has other things going for him, he's probably going to be more likely to attract someone. But height, a lot of the times, height is a deal breaker for people. especially in this age, because everyone wants to have a or date somebody that's like aesthetically pleasing for the IG, for the gram, for the TikTok, or whatever it is. Everybody wants to look good as a couple. I'm not saying that if you're with a shorter man, it's not going to look good, but I'm just saying in general, that's how women perceive it. Yeah. Like you want to be cute with your man.
Yeah, but there is also these things like when you, I think that for you women, let me know if I'm wrong, but I think as well that when you have a man who's tall, it's in your mind, it's mean protection, physical protection.
Yeah.
It's mean as well that you can climb a mountain.
I can't.
You know what I mean?
Right. You know what it is? What women want is to be thrown over your shoulder. We want to be able to be picked up and thrown around like a little rag doll. Like, you know, we want to feel, feel petite and feminine.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah, of course.
That's what it is.
And then the 6 foot and over 6 foot make you think that what's gonna happen.
Right.
But the other one make you think that no, I'm never gonna feel that.
Right.
Well, it's fake.
Right.
It's fake because it's not because you're not 6 foot that you have the power.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a perspective.
I definitely agree. I mean, at the end of the day,
I defend the smaller man.
Wow.
I'm a 6 foot, but don't worry, I'm here.
Wow.
Don't worry, guys.
Okay. What was the first thing you noticed when you saw me at the club?
So I remember I entered, everyone was there, and I turned my head to the right.
Mm-hmm. You turned your head to the right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And after I saw you far away, in the middle of everything. So I think the first thing that I see was your body and your face, of course.
Right.
I mean, your body type and your face attract
you.
My focus.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I mean? Directly.
Right.
Like I would say a little bit like an animal. Who's looking for prey. Because we are animal as well, so this is the instinct.
Right.
You can try to put word on it, but it's instinct,
Yeah, for sure.
So this is what directly get my attention straight away.
So it wasn't my shining, glowing personality.
From far away? No.
No, I'm just making sure because
that's what they say on that's what they say on Pop the Balloon. Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because that was the same for me. Like when I also turned my head, but it was to the left, and I saw you entering. Yeah. I just saw like your profile.
Yeah.
And I just knew like your face was the epitome of what I'm attracted to. So.
Yeah, and you see that when we were watching each other. I mean, because I think in my head, when I turn my head, you turn your head as well.
Right.
But I don't know if you see me or things like that, but I think there were, that when there was this like millisecond, of things that you're like, your eyes are
like locking
together just for a few milliseconds. And I don't know how, and again, I think it's our instinct as well, that we know that there is something.
Right.
We know.
It's called something. Sexual attraction.
Sexual attraction, yes.
But physical attraction, yeah.
Yes. Because it's sexual, but sexual, I don't know if it's actually, the word.
You're right, because it was like deeper than that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the word.
It was deeper than that. So but it was also deeper than physical attraction too. But it was like an energy, right? And frequency.
That's what we can explain.
Yeah.
That this is what you just put your finger on it. That this is what we can explain. It's the energy.
Right.
There is the instinct, and your instinct is mixed with energy and frequency.
Yeah.
And from far away, you can mix. Your energy can.
Yes.
You can. You can
feel it as well. Yeah.
From far away,
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have to touch to feel the energy.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can't feel it on the apps though.
Yeah. No.
You can't feel it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
sure.
you can't feel it. So it's a very interesting, very interesting way to meet people when you don't actually see the person in front of you, right? Because you might be attracted to so many things like the personality or what their achievements are or the type of values they say that, you know, they have. But then when you meet, the energies, the frequencies is just not there. So
and that's why when you talk about the app, that's why it is so what to say. That's why it is so you know, stressful when you are a professional at dating from the app, because you can become a professional and you put all those stress away because you date bodies.
That's right.
When you start to use those apps and you're not used to, or you're not like doing all the time, there is always this stress of going to the date.
Yeah, of course.
And I think it's that, because if you even stress when you have a good feeling by talking, you create bond, you know, because you are talking and you feel like, oh, we are matching.
This is gonna be good. This person's funny. They have good banter.
Yeah. You prepare the date. You say, okay, let's go there, that. But when it's time to go, you have this stress and anxiety.
It's like like a little doubt situation. Because it is strange to meet somebody. So to get to know somebody first via phone and then meet them and then expect to have an attraction.
Yeah.
So do you think that, like, how important do you think attraction is in a relationship or in a dating?
In a dating phase?
Yeah.
I mean, attraction is the first factor, I would say, to start to create bond.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I would say.
Right.
Because we can say whatever we want. If you're not attracted to someone physically,
right,
it's gonna be hard to get to the next step.
I completely agree.
Talking, and everything. But sometimes that's why as well attraction. There is two answers for this, because that's when, for example, you have a colleague, someone that you work with, someone that you have friends, maybe not friends bond, you know, but you have other connection than just the dating.
Yes.
For whatever reason, then you can start to learn about this person.
Yes.
Without the dating purpose. Of the connection. So then maybe you're gonna get attracted to the person before the physical aspect.
Yeah, the more that you get to know somebody and the more that you like them, the more beautiful they become to you. Now, that doesn't mean that you're gonna necessarily be attracted to them.
Yes.
But they will appear more beautiful to you.
They will appear, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why as well, that's why as well when I said, I think to answer that, it's depend the situation. That's the thing.
To answer is, as usual, multifaceted. Is a physical attraction plus energetic compatibility.
Yes.
I don't think that attraction only has to do with how somebody looks necessarily.
Okay.
That is why, you know, there are, of course, standards of beauty out there in the world that influence people's, I guess, opinions of how others look and what they're attracted to. But also, that's why there's so many people who think different kinds of people are attractive. I think essentially attraction in general, just to kind of close it off, is one, it's relative, but two, is dynamic. It really is.
Yeah.
You can't be like, you can say whatever the standard is in the world, sure. But even if you have the baddest baddie in front of you, but she got a doo-doo personality, it's not it. Yeah, it's there for the night, but see you later. And it's the same with the man. Like, you could be fine as hell. You could be, you know, amazing. But if you open your mouth and, for example, you have a squeaky voice or something, like, nah.
Yeah.
You know, not that like squeaky voices are bad, like, you know, you can't help it, but I'm just saying, like, it's very relative.
It's very relative. But you need to make sure that the thing that you want the thing to attract you, really attract you. Because sometimes you can be blind by a lot of things that you don't even aware. But it's only with time that you realize that you don't really care about this finally. You know?
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
if it's just like surface level shit, don't even worry about it.
Exactly. Try to go out of your comfort zone as well. Try to go to see some things that maybe you think you're not attracted. Sometimes it's hard to do, but
I have a cousin. I'm just gonna give this example before we close out. I have a cousin, and he was in so many relationships, and he used to go for the same type of girl all the time, and she was like skinny, blonde, bombshell, surfy looking chick, right? Every time. And like he would get new girlfriends, and I would always not realize that it was a new girlfriend. I would think that it was the same chick, right? And then finally he met a girl who wasn't blonde. She's actually Vietnamese, looks completely different.
Wow. And
he like is the happiest he's ever been. He's so in love, and they're married, they have a family, and that's it.
See, because sometimes, and I would say most of the time, our dream, thing that we are dreaming, are not our dream.
Right.
They are dreams that they've been put
in your head. Yeah.
It's not yours. To be able to decolonize your mindset, you have work, inner work to do. You have other land to explore. You know, and that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, you have other land to explore, to see, because sometimes because you've been dreaming about something totally that is not for you.
Right.
Then you don't even know what's for you anymore. So you have to see by yourself now. You have to make experimentation.
Right.
You have to see. You know, and a lot of people they are inside this, and they keep making the same mistake with the same type of people, the same type of girl, the same type of man, and they keep asking, why me? Why?
And just on that point, you actually don't know what you like until you see it. And sometimes you think you like something. When you explain to other people what's your type, what you want, you can explain it, and that's what you think you want. But
you
when
think
you
I knew I would
somebody,
love a Bosnian woman?
Wow, I can't.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that. You didn't know I would rock your world, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, but seriously, like, you don't know what you love until it's in front of you. You don't know what can make you inspired until it's there. Yeah. And that is why you have to step outside and be really open-minded and be true to yourself as well. Like, I'm just glad that you're sexy, because imagine if
maybe.
Yeah, like, you never know.
I mean, some people will watch me and say, "What? This is sexy?" I'll say, "Okay."
Yeah, you say
That's
that
good.
a lot, actually.
What?
You do say that, like, to me.
That I'm sexy?
No. That, like, some people wouldn't find you sexy.
Yeah, and I hope so.
Yeah.
Because if you are there to please everyone,
of
or
course.
to look beautiful for everyone, then you're beautiful for nobody.
That's absolutely true. Okay.
Yeah.
You spin
That's all right.
philosophy.
Exactly.
All right. Well, okay, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching again.
And please take our quiz, our relationship readiness quiz. It's in the link below. Find out if you're actually ready for a real relationship. Find out where you stand. And based on your answers, you are going to get personalized tools that will help you determine where you're at.
Yeah. And we are coming back for the next video. We are coming for more content as well, like I said before.
Yeah.
And let us know
in the comments.
If you have some topic that you want us to talk about, and introduce in those discussions, those car discussions, let us know, and we will talk about it with you.
Absolutely. All right.
See you in the next.